I never thought I would be a stay-at-home dad, but sometimes you don't choose the path in life. The path chooses you. Shortly after our son was born, I realized I have a family to consider. We had to decide, how would we handle childcare in one of the most expensive cities in the world, New York City? Would my wife and I both continue working full-time in high-intensity jobs? Would we hire a nanny, send him to daycare, or ask family for help? Ultimately, we decided I should quit.
You spit. Why did you spit?
I was crying.
And so here I am, about 2.5 years into my life as a real house dad of New York City. I still feel I haven't quite figured it all out.
I want my stool. My 2 duckies have to stop making the baby. If the baby's done, 2 duckies have to help you. Why do these duckies live in the water?
Yes, they're ready, you know. How are the duckies doing? Are they hungry?
Yeah, they're hungry. Leave the duckies in the car.
Can you bring this over to the table with the duckies?
What?
No, hold it like that. Start with the fruit.
Our son recently started school full-time, and I pack him a snack every single morning. Life has changed a lot since this 3-year-old started school in February, but as any stay-at-home parent will tell you, your time is limited because it's not like they're in school for the same amount of time as you would be at a full-time job.
Try the blueberries. Really sweet. I'm texting for the car. Yeah, we're gonna leave soon.
Even living in New York City, we still commute to and from school.
I'm gonna have Espanol today.
And we actually drive.
Oh, to the haggis. Did you make some haggis?
Yeah, I did. I tried.
Our son's school relative to our apartment is not very accessible from the subway, so driving's the best option, which gets pretty interesting, as you'll soon see.
Mom's gonna come in my class.
Changed.
Even when our son wasn't in school full-time, I found routines to be critical. So we repeat many of these same steps every single morning. Everyone knows what to expect.
Are you calling me loco?
Yeah, this bill.
Yeah, that's what we're wearing. We're wearing your bear shirt. Let's clean your boot. Need a gas mask. Are you laughing? You think that's funny? Why don't you use the potty, huh? Wow, you really got poop all over yourself.
Is that the last one?
Wow, that's a lot of poop, Sebastian. The dog saved the dog. Go brush your teeth. Go see Mama. Go.
I almost.
Mornings are the most intensive part of the day because we have a tight schedule and we need to keep it.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, baby.
Because she is a...
No, girl? I don't even know what that means, Sebastian. Well, right now we only have one car because the other one's in the shop, right?
Time to hit those New York City streets.
Motorcycle drive-by by Zach Bryan.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
2.
Are you gonna dance, Sebastian?
Country boys don't die alone. Save it while I can. Look on her face all these hot, humid days.
Miami by Will Smith?
Miami. Only get the bar running up a high bill.
We'll say let's ride by again.
Again? Alright, bud. Hey, mushroom.
But you think that let's go chase it.
And that's the end of part 1 of the day.
When the music critic's out of the car, this boring dad likes to listen to talk radio and podcasts.
So to be honest, whenever I drop him off, I am pretty sad, but it's pretty nice having free time too.
Let's make things challenging here.
A 16-bit operating system. All digital research too, and badgering them. So Tim's like, fine, I'll do a quick and dirty version myself. DOS is born.
Incredible. Which, of course, where I presume QDOS was written.
Cool, has a
Right
sweet
about
office
the
here now on
Gary
Houston Street.
Kildall here in the lesson center with that
Let's go for a run. Stretching it out. It's 36-year-old legs right here. Let's do this. Running. I'm running. Before our son went to school full time, I really struggled to get consistent
look at this
workouts
view.
in. Where are all the fitness influencers for parents? Now it's time for a post-workout snack. Have a lovely snack. We recently sold our apartment, so I had a lot of lessons learned after buying and selling, well, multiple properties at this point in Manhattan. So I posted a video about it. Check it out. It's linked in the description. Finishing up that video, it's basically ready to go. And then also, I do a lot of writing during the day. I run a publication on Medium. I'm really just trying to promote more critical thinking. I was previously a lawyer. I worked on a trading floor at a big bank, and I had a lot of intellectual stimulation and energy throughout the day. And now, as you can see, my life is, well, it's rather different. So I need to do something intellectually stimulating during the day in order to stay sane. Pretty good. 30 minutes. Let's go. It's now time to see my fellow house dad. Socks, sunglasses. What should the fit be today? Yeah or yeah? I'm going with these. Wallet, keys, phone, AirPods. Always have to have a book, water, and shoes. Let's rock and roll. One thing I find rarely discussed among stay-at-home parents is loneliness. It can be terribly lonely being at home all day, even if you're doing interesting work for yourself. Socializing is crucial for staying sane.
Cheers, good times.
Cheers. Cheers. We're retired. Temporarily.
Temporary time. Too bright?
Exactly. It's too bright, man.
Good times.
I've been a stay-at-home dad now, going on 3 years.
Okay.
Left job as a corporate slave, lawyer, compliance officer. Should I ever go back to work?
So my thing is that you should always do what makes you happy. Number one. Number two, don't jump straight to like going back to work. Start having conversations. Start building your network. See what's open out there. See who has a need, and most importantly, see what you like. And if everything aligns with your happiness and your personal life and your family, why not?
That's spoken like a true HR expert.
15 years HR expert.
Good job. Yeah, it's hard though. It's a very hard
It's a hard
calculation
decision to make, yeah.
because you want to pursue your own interests, at least I do, and not just working a desk job the rest of my life and wake up
Right,
one day and I'm
right.
like 50 and
Right.
I didn't have this opportunity.
Right.
But then at the same time, you also want to build a career. And if
Right.
you walk away from the career, there's the fear that, at least I have this fear, that I'll never get it back.
There is always opportunities out there, but like I said, like your happiness and your family's happiness is the most important thing to you. And then at the end of the day, I'm sure you will do what's best for you and them.
And you never get the time with your little kids
There
again.
is, you are absolutely right.
You never get
Yes,
that.
Yes.
There you go. Lots to consider. Even when I'm not socializing, I find it's crucial to get outside every single day and interact with people in the world around me. I mean, the days in New York City do not get much better than this. I have an hour and a half until I have to go pick up the little guy. Let's get to work. There's always something incredibly satisfying about publishing, whether it's publishing something that you've written, a video you've created, putting it out in the world after you've put in the time and effort. Even if it doesn't resonate with people, it's a sense of achievement that you created a piece of art that has a message that you hope will improve the life of just one person. It's a good Dyson. Whoa! Look at that thing. This is why we vacuum. So my video just rendered. I'm about to upload it to YouTube. Very exciting. It's about this time of the day, around 2:30, where I need to text to go get the car and then go pick up my son at 3:30. I start to have an existential crisis. I start to think, what did I do today? Was I productive enough? Did I justify being a stay-at-home dad or a real house dad of New York City? These are the moments when, right around 2, 3 o'clock, where I start to really question, should I go back to the corporate world? Thinking of all of these factors as you try to make the calculation, there's really no one right answer. You don't necessarily have to choose one thing or the other either. You can kind of do a little bit of both if your schedule allows. You know, you never get these moments back again either. I'll never have the opportunity to pick up my son from school every single day like I do now if I'm working full-time in a very intensive corporate job. So I think for now, I'm trying to find more peace, at least, with the fact that I'm embracing the stay-at-home dad life and trying to make the most of it. Thanks for joining me on this journey today. Let's see what the rest of the day has in store.
I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last
Let's go see that little man. Missed him all day. All right, little scholar, tell us, how was the day? Did you have a good day? No comment? This happens. Motorcycle drive-by by Zach Bryan. Are you happy now, Sebastian?
1, 2.
A wagon.
All right, we've decided we are going to take the wagon to the park and eat a croissant. Got all sorts of funky stuff in here, Sebastian. Push your shoe back in. This little guy doesn't get much outside time all day, being inside a New York City school, and it's very easy to be lazy and just want to stay in the apartment and do the same thing over and over every single day. But when it's beautiful outside, I really push to try to get him out, even if I have to bribe him. And while I try to cook most nights for the family, there are some nights, like this one, where you just have to throw in the towel and take yourself out for a treat. It's 7:30, it's time to go to sleep.